Hail, intrepid viewers, and welcome back to the Painscreek Killings! I have just been wandering around very aimlessly. I tried, importantly, this key on a bunch of stuff, and I tried this absent key on a bunch of stuff. The absent key worked here. I do not have a gate, the key to the gate behind the mansion, so I'm gonna go in here. This may be the last or second to last episode, because I feel like I've, through reasons, causes, acts of God beyond my control, I feel like I have spread my gameplay of this out over too great a period of time, and so I just can't keep track of things that are necessary to keep track of in order to solve a crime. So, I will probably just try to solve the crime by guessing. I mean, cunning intuition. In a soonish. Okay, kitchen. Once again, flippin' useless. I swore I heard a voice. Is that a clue? How many guns are on the ship? That's a clue. I don't friggin' know, man. This game's been bananas. Oh, haven't seen one of these before. New assets. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Make it steamy. Is it gonna reveal some secret? I'm hearing all sorts of sounds. Any secret messages? No? Cool. And right there? No? Okay. Every time I lose sight of something, things can completely change. That's... okay, I thought it was creepier than it was for a second. Is that a wooden fan? That's weird looking. I don't know whose house this is. Given the key I use, I think it's, what's her name with a W? What's her name with a W? Wanda. Cancer mom. Chauffeur's mom. Books of... oh. Oh. I can't do anything with these. Why can I pick up this one? Volume 4. Old and New London. Waltford, Volume 4. What does it... nothing on the spine there. Nothing from the top. Not seeing anything. Interesting. The Jungle Book, Rudyard Kipling. William Shakespeare, no one cares. What is this, a clue? No, it's just a stupid vase. Okay, well, I'll remember Old and New Volume 4. I'll remember it for about... ooh, at least a good minute, I would think. And then promptly forget. Nice. He's a peepin' Tom. Dear Father, how's everything going? Ooh, journals. Friday, January 12th, 1990. I don't think we have much from that year before. We went cycling today. Scott said he can ride faster than me. Of course, that isn't true, so we had a competition and Trisha was our referee. We set the goal line to be the fence in front of the river. I was winning until we almost reached the finish line. I braked to prevent myself from crashing into the fence, but Scott didn't brake. He pedaled harder as he approached the goal. I yelled at him to stop, but he did not listen. By the time he crossed the line, it was too late. The brakes did not stop him in time. His bike hit the fence and he was launched into the air, landing on the rocks by the riverbank. I ran to him. There was blood coming from his head and scratches all over his arms and legs. Trisha came up to him and tended to his wounds. She seemed to be sobbing, but she wasn't. Even though Scott was the one bleeding, I think I'm hurting more than him. Whose journal is this? What is this? 2 months later. While cleaning the garage, Charles approached and asked if I would like to be his chauffeur. Oh, this is the son, that makes sense. He said his current driver wants to spend more time with his grandchildren and is planning to retire. I have by the end of the week to decide. I don't know what it is about this game makes me yawn. It's just talking. It's run out of air talking so much. It's a good opportunity. I'd get a raise in salary, and I'd get to travel around the country. I think I'll say yes. Saturday, April 1st. Trisha came today and suggested we make our very own time capsule before I start my new job. I thought it was a good idea. We buried the box near a big stone in the cemetery. Before leaving, we made a promise to each other that we will open it up in 10 years. I got a multicolored pen now, you guys. 4 colors. I can keep track of all the diggity-dang-dong notes I want to. Using green ink up until now. Switch to red. I had a one-color green pen. Okay, so 19, let's see, make a little box here. This is super important, relevant stuff in the fresh of my mind. Puzzle box. No, what's the freaking word? Time capsule. Time cap. Cemetery. 1990 plus 10. Because either of those numbers could be useful. I don't really know yet. I had a chance to walk around New York today as I went into a bookstore. I remembered how much Trisha loved notebooks. There was one that was really cute. It was a bit expensive, but I think she will like it. I should surprise her by giving her the notebook on her birthday. I don't remember when that is. I didn't expect to be traveling this much as a driver. It hasn't been a whole year yet. On one hand, it's been a couple months. I miss my mom. On the other hand, I get to stay in nice hotels. I guess it's not a bad deal. Charles treats me very well. He even gives me extra allowances on these trips. Maybe I'll get something nice for Mom next time. We went hunting near the river. According to Scott, there's a nest in the drain hole that sometimes has eggs. I told him it might be dangerous, but he assured me that it's fine. So off we went. Sure enough, there were eggs. I didn't know what eggs those were, and decided to stay a little further away. Scott started collecting them when I noticed something moving. Trisha was able to shout out that it was a snake. I stood there, frozen, not knowing what to do. Scott turned and saw the snake. He then spread his arms out and slowly walked backwards. Trisha was behind him. He extended his right hand with the stick towards the snake and slowly placed the bag of eggs on the floor with his left hand. Then he reached me. When he reached me, he grabbed my arm and said, "Run!" We all ran, screaming our lungs out. I think that was the fastest I have ever run in my life. Is that a clue about a drain? I don't know what to make about that. I miss the old days when it was Trisha, Scott, and myself, hunting in the back of the woods, playing by the lake. It's not that I don't appreciate what Charles has given to us, such as the house we live in and our jobs. I just miss the time when we were young and carefree. We would go anywhere and nothing would stop us. I miss Trisha. Why doesn't she realize that I like her? I don't know, man. 'Cause you're both X years old, or X is too small to be aware of these things very well. Any hiddenness? Not see anything. Can't open trunk. Nothing over here. Interesting. Derek T. Well, I guess that proves. Can I pocket this knife? No. Well, it's a pocket knife. Good gravy. Whatever, man. Didn't want that smelly old knife anyway. Linen drawer. Okay. Well, I guess we theoretically have one date out of this house so far. It's a real weird place for these. Diary of Wanda, I assume. Derek turned 4 today, so Derek's birthday. Make a note of that. Where's Derek's entry? Chauffeur B-Day. I should have been making these sorts of notes ages ago. May 3rd, 1970 was his birthday. His first birthday. Vivian organized a small party for him. I really appreciate what she has done for us. After blowing out the birthday candles, I asked him what he wished for. He said, "I wish to see Papa." I did not know what to say to him. I could not tell him that his father left us. August 22nd, 1974. Vivian is being hospitalized for mental instability. Dorothy has asked for me to care for Vivian while she remains at the hospital. I guess there are hospital clues, probably. Because, wait, was Wanda a nurse? Is that why her key was there? I wonder how Vivian must be feeling. Vivian is the mom of the whole thing, of the Roberts clan, right? Vivian, Charles, Robert, yes, okay. And Dorothy is the head servant, okay. I wonder how Vivian must be feeling right now, knowing that she might not be able to conceive anymore. Magdalene. Did I write that name down? It sounds like a very memorable name, and I don't remember it. Not that that really means a whole heck of a lot. I don't see a Magdalene. Wants a boy to continue the family line. I assume that's Vivian's mom. Or I guess it could be Robert Charles' mom. Not being able to have children anymore would be devastating for Vivian. I pity her. I just can't stand Sophia. And that's the daughter, yes? She's not that pretty, just barely a year working here, and the others are already serving her hand and foot. She's working though, why are they serving her? I just have Sophia with a line. It's a terrible note. The line goes to Scott, and Scott goes to Andrew Reed. And Father Matthew. Anyway, she's just here to take advantage of Robert's family. I don't trust her. I wish she'd just disappear. Ooh, Wanda, you're getting a red circle around your name just so I don't forget something. That way I can look at the circle later and say, hey, I need to remember something. And then I won't. It's a spitting image of old Bootstrap Bill. People, I don't really like your taste in art too much. This one's askew. It is broken. I need a tool to fix this. Well, you know what I don't have is tools. Just break it open, man. I haven't been able to get into the place with the tools. Oh, what's this? What's it say? Thank you, Wanda, for your hard work. That's all it says. Thank you, Wanda, for your hard work. Oh, and this is Vivian? Oh my god, I'm so bad at spinning things. That's gotta be a Vivian thing. Okay. Can I pocket this? No. Carrying a bag would be too convenient. Can't have that. Anything down here? No. Fancy teapots? No. Ah, the Bethune. Secrets. No secrets. This is a weird layout too. Okay, well, I suppose we could try going to the graveyard to try and find the time capsule. What's the other alternative? I don't think we really have one. And that's why I feel like this series is drawing to a close. Because it's gotta be like a... I don't think I've seen anything that looks time capsule-like, so it's gotta be behind the gate, right? The gate in the cemetery, which I don't have access to. So I could just go running around trying more doors. Like, the worst part is, I'm fairly confident that I have seen things, like dates and stuff, that I should have taken more note of. And, in so doing, I could open locked things. Like, locked things I know about that I haven't opened yet. Gate and cemetery. There's a chest in the confessionary in the church. There's that big chest in the church. There is the other house. I think it's Dorothy's house I haven't been in. There is the gate behind the mansion. There is the shed behind the mansion. There is the cabin. There is the... what I thought was the time capsule in the stump by the cabin. This is like... well, I lost count. It's more than a hand. So it's like almost 10 things. Oh, the storeroom. The over there, the picture room. The store that has all the tools in it, supposedly. A lot of things. Oh, I think it's also even like glove compartments in these cars. So there's a lot of things I haven't opened. Some of those things require keys. Some of those things require combinations. The keys... I mean, it's just gotta find the key. The combination... I don't know how many of those I have seen the combination already for and just not recognized it. More than 0, I am certain. If it doesn't say unlock, I assume it never opens. Which I think is a fair assumption to make. I only have 1 key right now, and I have tried it on everything I can find. Oh, also there's locked things in the hospital too. Don't even want to get started on that crap. Like, look at this. Can I unlock it? Can I just force it open? Of course. Use this. That'll work, sure. Nope. What a surprise. Super out of ideas. Like, the one thing I want to do before I end it is I just want to figure out what this key is for. Like, I have this is a house entrance key. Yeah. Oh, also there's the, there's a few locked rooms in the mansion. In addition to the gate and the shed, there's like the little house, like the side house, the garage. There's the, a couple of rooms, like full-on rooms that are locked. I just don't know, you guys. I think I should just put this game in one sitting. That's the way to do it. With more notes, more than a tiny sheet of paper. What I should have done is to start like a sheet for every single. Oh, actually, you know what? One thing I could do. How do I open the journal? P for photos, L for journal, L for light, K for nothing, J for diaries. Okay, so I guess if I have this, it is information sorted by person. I could go through here. Read all of these things again. Wait, do I only have one thing for Andrew to read? I thought I had, maybe it's only one thing per person. That would make it a little faster. If it's sorted by person, then I can theoretically pull out dates faster. Oh, I don't want to sit here and read all this again though. That's not that much to read. Search security room mansion. Did I get this to work already? I wish I could put notes, my own personal notes on these things. Wanda, Tyler, such a good kid. I read Wanda. Wasn't I just reading Wanda? That was Wanda. Who was I just reading? Who was I just reading? That was complaining about the kid being a slacker, didn't trust her, didn't... Mary Martinez? No. 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 It's not Andrew Reed. It's not Charles Roberts. It's... Liker, right, Derek Tyler. Wanda Tyler, this should be Wanda Tyler. Oh, there we go, 2, okay. How many of these are 2? Okay, you have a second one, you have a second one. You have a second one. Okay, that's a lot more reading than I thought. That is as much reading as I kind of more expected, though. Given how many things I had seen, I expected to write down a lot more. So the thing to do might just be to like, go to location, or go to a combination locked location. Who would have the combination lock to the shed in the back of the mansion? And that's the problem. I don't know. I could just try every single date ever. You know what? Let's just, I tried so much stuff off camera that I'm just gonna end it now. I'm gonna end it here right now. Where's the nearest exit of this town? I take my car. My car's an option. I think going out that way is also technically an option. Anything down here? I haven't been this particular walkway before. But of course there's nothing. Yeah. I don't know, so I feel like I'm copping out, ending the game early. Because I am. Most of the... what's the word I'm looking for? Burden? Of why I'm choosing to have it play out this way lies with me. Could have taken better notes. Could have played more efficiently. Things I've gone over already. Also though, this game... I don't know, this setting, it needs like a fast travel, or it needs something. Let's end the game. What are we gonna see? What are we gonna get? It's gonna be a big old adventure. Also, I'm gonna remember my paper. Who would I blame? So, who, motive, and weapon. Please be multiple choice. 2, Janet. I'm glad you made it back. My name is Janet. I'm glad you made it back safely. I hope you uncovered the truth about the Painscreek Killings. If so, your story will be on the front page of tomorrow's newspaper. Please submit the following information as well as a photo of your article as soon as possible. A photo of my article as soon as possible. Richard Harris, Editor-in-Chief. Press any key to continue. Who killed Vivian Roberts? I don't think it was Wanda. Okay, here are all the options. So Wanda, don't think it's Wanda. James Howard. Who was that? I see Johnson Harry. James Howard, the sheriff. Oh boy, it's been a while since I read anything with the sheriff. I don't really have anything to suspect about you. Henry Johnson, the doctor. I kind of hate you. I don't hate you, you're a weird guy. Trisha Roberts, the daughter. Could be. Wait, then who's Sophia? Sophia is not an option. Okay. Trisha daughter, Sophia Scott, whatever that means. Dorothy Patterson, possible. Matthew Brooks. Do I have that written down even? Mary Martinez, I see, maid. Matthew Brooks. Scott Brooks. Ah, yes, Father Matthew Brooks. Okay, I don't think it's you. Derek Tyler, definitely. I really don't think it's you at all. Oliver Gibson is. Ooh, Oliver Gibson. That name is super. I definitely read that name. There we go. Oliver Gibson, the photography guy. He has all the tools that I could never get. Urgh. I guess something that's you. Daniel Reed is friggin'. Oh, Andrew Reed is the pill pastor. Daniel Reed is. I see Dorothy. Not Reed, obviously. Daniel Reed is not a name that clicks. Which kind of implies to me that maybe it's Daniel Reed because he's some super secret guy that you're not supposed to discover until later. Why don't I see Daniel Reed? And I see Andrew, for sure. Andrew Reed's the pill pastor. Daniel Reed. Ooh, I'm tempted just to guess it out of the blue. It's not Scott Brooks. It's not. Wait, Laura Reed. It's the whole Reed family I didn't friggin' read about. Ah, good grief. Could be either of these people. Mrs. Patterson. Charles Roberts. Charles Roberts would be the cliche one to pick, I guess. After Derek. Is Derek even on here? Derek Tyler? Yeah. I actually didn't know his last name was Tyler. Wait, Laura and Andrew. Do we even have those first names written down anywhere? I mean, Andrew, yes, sorry. Daniel and Laura, I mean. No Daniels. No Lauras that I can see. Let's go with Daniel. Yeah. What was the murder weapon? Oh, obviously. Oh, I see. The knife was to imply that Derek would have used a knife. So we know it's not a knife. It was not Derek. What would Daniel use? This person who we don't even know what it was. I hope it was friggin' Johnson with a poison. I'm gonna go with a rock. Is there a shove? It's a shovel. That would imply it was Chris Gibson. Chris Gibson? Oliver Gibson. Sure. Rock. What do you mean, my newspaper article? Was that? Was I supposed to write a newspaper article? Oh, just 4. I didn't take any good. Oh, wait. Well, let's take a picture. Where was that? Oh, yeah, that's an interesting picture. I don't know what's supposed to mean from that. I didn't take a picture of the ghosty goo. Nah. The secret lies with her. Who wrote that? That'd be a good hint. I wish I had a picture of the, of her, not her, the actual victim. That'd just be a generic, nice picture to have. Blood here. Dear Nicole. Whose picture was this? Feeling this feels bad, you guys. I'm not happy. Motive. I wrote down motive. I don't need a motive. I just need to figure out a motive to get this thing. How'd it go? The next day. If I reload to save, where's it gonna put me? Hey, they get it right. It's on the front page. Daniel Reed killed Vivian with a rock. Or is this garbage? That's the ending? Or is that just the ending if you get it completely 100% wrong? I feel like I need to know. Please tell me I didn't just get lucky and guess the right answer. There's no feedback. Yet. I mean, I guess I can wait it out. Is that a person up there on the roof? Is that what Amish Hitman was telling me? He said look at the roof. I never saw a person on the roof of the mansion, but maybe there was a silhouette. I don't know. Thanks for playing. And... to whom it may concern. Ah ha ha ha. I read your story in the newspapers. Are you sure you got your facts right? Yeah, I'm super sure. Couldn't be more sure. Less sure? 30% complete, grade D. Case unsolved. Okay. Okay. Thanks. I appreciate it. That's feedback. Do we have options for hints? Video, depth of field, bloom, brightness, lens, dirt value. Jeez, audio, subtitles, controls. Okay. Okay, well. We got it wrong. Oh, different stuff is happening now. I tried. I don't know what to say. I just wasn't good enough. I would consider playing this game again. I don't know when though. Like, I'm kind of beyond hints at this point. Like, I don't necessarily want the whole thing given to me, but if I want someone, I want like not a hint, just to be told the next step, right? It's like, okay, you've seen this book, you just don't remember it, take the date from this book, use it here. I just need to get pushed over a little fence thing. I guess this is why most Let's Players play with game guides, which I'm not doing. As you obviously, why would I play with a game guide and not get it right? So yeah, this is the last episode for now. If a sealed envelope shows up, if a dossier shows up at my porch with steps forward, I can resume, but I don't intend on doing it. This game is already longer than I thought it would be, and I have quite a backlog, so coming up next are, I think I have multiple games involving, like, either airplanes or zeppelins or the word steam. So, something steampunky airshipy. We'll see. Thanks for watching. Hopefully, this ending doesn't make it feel like a complete waste of time. It doesn't for me, but it does feel, I guess, like a 70% waste of time. Haha, great. Signature catchphrase.